Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining me in the Card Closet. Episode 470. Let's jump right in. Who's our mystery man of the day? It's a man who finished with 470 career stolen bases. This is a fairly modern guy. I never realized he had that many stolen bases. His rookie cards were in 1998, and they were in a couple different Bowman products that year. He didn't have any major league cards in 1999. He was in Bowman and Fleer in 2000. And his first Topps card was in 2001, Topps Traded. 2002, he had a gold Rookie Cup card. And as a whole, his Topps run ran from 2001 through 2015, so 15 years. All those years with the Phillies, except for his 2015 card, which is with the Dodgers. This guy was born in Oakland, California, and he was a second-round draft pick by the Philadelphia Phillies. And he had a lot of interesting and bizarre facts about his career. So let's kind of run through those, see if any of these trigger a memory for you who he might be. So in 2004, he hit the first inside the park home run ever at Citizens Bank Park. And then in the same year, he also hit the first inside the park home run ever at Petco Park. And he's the first man ever to do that in the same year for two new stadiums. From 2005 and extending into 2006, he had a 38-game hitting streak. 38-game hitting streak, which is a Philadelphia Phillies team record and the 8th longest hitting streak all time. In 2006, he and Chase Utley were the first National League double play combination ever to hit 25 or more home runs each. In 2007, he became the fourth person in Major League history to have, in one season, 20 doubles, 20 triples, 20 home runs, and 20 stolen bases. And he was the National League MVP that year, joining the 30-30 club. In 2014, he started his 14th consecutive opening day game at shortstop, which tied Cal Ripken for the most by a player for one team, doing them all for one team. And also in 2014, he broke Mike Schmidt's club record for hits. After the 2014 season, he won the prestigious Roberto Clemente Award for community service. And in 2015, he went to the Dodgers. And the further the season went along, the more and more he was phased out in favor of Corey Seager. He is currently on the Hall of Fame ballot. I believe he's been on it 3 years, and he's currently sitting at 14% in the most recent ballot this year. Finished his career with 1,400 runs, 2,400 hits, 231 home runs, 900 RBIs, and a batting average of .264. He's a 3-time All-Star and a 4-time Gold Glove winner, and he did win a Silver Slugger Award in there too. He played in 6 postseasons, 2008 World Series champion Phillies, and in 2009, again with the Phillies, took the loss. Let's see if you could get him. 470 stolen bases. Jimmy Rollins. Boy, after that last one, I kind of feel this one might have been easy. Let me know in the comments if you were able to conjure up Jimmy Rollins from the memory banks. So Jimmy Rollins is going to sit in on this episode. Got a basketball episode for you. So, you know me, I like my Topps Chrome refractor sets, and in basketball world, those things haven't existed since 2009, 2010. But this year, they're back. So I want to walk you through the previous 5 Topps Chrome products that the NBA, when the NBA license was owned by Topps. And let's take a look back to 2005, 2006. Topps Chrome refractors look like this, and they were serial numbered to 999. And the X-Fractors were actually called blue X-Fractors, and they look like this, and they were numbered to only 90. So you're going to find a theme these last 5 years of Topps Chrome refractor stuff, that they all over the board with what they were doing for numbering and such. And then came along 2006, 2007, and the refractors looked like this. And for some reason, they did not do X-Fractors that year. Well, I'm sorry, they did X-Fractors that year, but they were serial numbered to only 10. So I've never been able to pick one up. Next year, the third to last year, 2007, 2008, refractors look like this. They were numbered again to 999. This year they were not serial numbered, so they're back to serial numbering. And then their X-Fractors were numbered to 50, and they look like this. So they went from the refractor silver border back to the black border for the X-Fractors. And then in 2008, 2009, little did they know this was their second to last year. Maybe they knew. But the refractors looked like this. Gasol giving Dirk Nowitzki the shake and bake there. And those were not serial numbered. And then their X-Fractors looked like this that year, and they were numbered to 288. So I don't know, picking numbers out of a hat or something, I don't know. But that's what they were like. Again, looking just like the Topps. And then in 2009, 2010, their last year, Topps Chrome was not even its own independent product that year. Topps Chrome was issued as an insert to just Topps. So that was a big change for Topps, and maybe they knew what was coming at this point. Maybe they knew this was the end. So they did a refractor set, which was an insert set, like regular Topps Chrome, but about, as dull and plain as you can get for refractors that year. They just, almost like they didn't try. Kind of feel they knew the writing was on the wall. And then they didn't even bother doing an X-Fractor set in 9-10. And then that was it. They were done. And Panini got the license. And for several years, there were no refractor products. So if you're a guy like me who likes to get your refractor team set every year, there was nothing until 12-13, when Panini Prism came out and they had their silver parallels. So I latched onto those, and those went on for a lot of years, up to the current actually. Here's one, 17-18 I believe it is. Yeah, 17-18 they started doing the Prisms, which had a lot more refraction action, so I switched over to those. And let's give that one a place at the table there. And then they kept doing, like I said, up till this year. And that's this year's. I did a video a while back, you could search for it, I guess, on the history of the Panini Silver Prisms and how similar they look year after year after year. And I kind of walk through the whole lineup year after year after year and show them. But anyway, that's this year's Prisms. But now finally, with Topps being under the same umbrella, and with Fanatics now, and the upcoming reestablishment of being a licensed product, Topps did do Topps Chrome this year, and I was excited to see that. Unfortunately, they are not a licensed product yet this year, but this is Topps Chrome Prism Refractor from this year. LeBron James. They do a good job of not showing his Lakers on the front of his jersey, but just to give you a Hyper Prism Refractor, Panini product versus Topps. They look pretty much the same as far as the refraction pattern going on in the background there. So I'm going to be switching back over to Topps. Very short issued set this year. A lot of retired players, and so I'll also do these to get the other players. But the guys I've been able to get so far, besides LeBron, D'Angelo Russell. And again, they do a good job of not giving away that they're an unlicensed product this year, other than they have Los Angeles there instead of Lakers. But D'Angelo Russell had a pretty good year for him last year. And then here's Jared Vanderbilt, and pretty obvious there with the airbrushing that they're unlicensed. So they'll only have to do that for a year or two, and then they'll be back in full force. So I'm excited for that. It's not the same Topps as it used to be, but it is Topps, and should be fun to go hunting for that from now on. All right, while we're on the topic of basketball, I'll just show you some of the cards I picked up, trying to pick up the good players that I do every year. This is last year's Donruss Optic Holo of LeBron. That came in the mail not too long ago. And then I also picked up the pink, Hyper Pink. I pick up the LeBron every year in those two. So love those. And then I pick up the Panini Spectra Asia every year of LeBron as well. That's what this year's look like. It's got the purple swirl, which I think is awesome. Looks good with the uniform. And then really going old school on this one. This is 91-92 Upper Deck. Got this in a trade. Dominique Wilkins. I'd like to put together a career run of Dominique. I'm really close. It's just some of these Upper Deck sets I did not pick up at the time. So I think I got the Fleer complete set from that year. But hey, that's what I've got. It's almost time for basketball to get started. I'm excited. I don't think the Lakers are going to make much of a splash this year. I think there'll be a short storyline with Bronny playing alongside his dad. First time in NBA history, father and son have played together. That'll be cool. But long term, I just don't see Bronny making it in the NBA. But they'll sell some tickets for the first few weeks of the season anyway and sell that story to the public. But anyway, hope you're all having a good one. Take care. Talk to you again soon. Bye.